One of the weird things about the 2016 election is that people do like to argue that Russia somehow meddled with actual votes, that they got into the voting machines and the voting booths and they tweaked it so Donald Trump won. That's not at all what they did. That's not at all how things transpired. They did meddle and influence, but it was through social media, which is not very hard to do. And it's funny because this story here about this girl, this teenager from the Voice Kids in Russia, it goes to show you how far some parents will go in Russia to influence a vote to get their kid the top prize. Because this is true. Russian bots rigged the Voice Kids talent show. Results have been canceled. Now, it's funny that they care about this in Russia for television, that somehow the sanctity of Russia TV is the situation here. Now, the result of the Russian spinoff, the Voice talent show, has been canceled after it was revealed that bots rigged the competition. So 10-year-old daughter of a millionaire took the top prize. I'm sorry, I said she was 14. I thought she was. She's actually 10. Mikella Abramova, the daughter of pop singer Alsou and millionaire banker Yan Abramov, was dethroned on the Russian show The Voice Kids Thursday after fans questioned her winning 56.5% of the vote from the phone-in finale. The state-owned Channel 1 TV hired a cybersecurity firm, Group IB, to evaluate the results and discovered that there was outside influence in the voting. Now, I've always said that this was something that could happen here in the States, right? When you look at, whatever it is called, the American Idol, The Voice, The Talent, The Scat, I don't know, whatever it is, The Masked Singer, and people got a call to vote in. Those numbers are, they're never accurate. They're always put on by the company. But here we've got it to where people did cheat. They legitimately cheated. Now, more than 8,000 text messages were sent from 300 phone numbers during the vote, according to investigators. The group statement says here that the sequential phone numbers had been used to send automated votes. In other words, bots were used in this case. Now, that's what I don't understand. Why is it that a company that would be able to do this, or people who'd be able to do this, would only use 300 numbers to send 8,000 votes? They would have to know that this would be checked. They would have to know that this would be cross-referenced. Again, most people don't realize that what you see on TV is not real. Reality TV is not real. These shows are ultimately not real. They're heavily, heavily, heavily produced. They're heavily scripted. And these people, who are watching at home think, no, this is legitimately real. But you figure a pop singer and a millionaire banker husband who want their 10-year-old daughter to win, you think they would have known that. You think they would have been able to put down for more than 300 phone calls. Now, according to the BBC, Channel 1 said the voting scam must be the first and last time that anyone tries to control the audience's choice. It's still unclear who is behind the scam, but a full report will be issued. Now, I'm pretty certain that when you hear that this girl's got a billionaire banker of a father, yeah, I'm not casting the blame. I'm not casting the blame on this one, but I'm gonna, it's one of those things. You kind of, you get it. You get it. Now, Channel 1 says it has plans to celebrate all kids' remarkable talent with a one-off show, and a new voting mechanism will be in place. Now, here's the shitty thing about this, and this is really bad. This girl, she's 10, man. She's 10. And she's got a really solid voice. You could watch the clip. I'm going to link to the article in the video description. You can watch the clip. She's got a solid voice. And it's bad that the likelihood of it here, the Occam's razor of it here, is that it's her parents who did it, right? It's her parents who did it. That's the Occam's razor. That's the allegation. That's the speculation. That's what it appears to be. If it's not, then something else is happening, or it could be a rival. This is a thought. It could be a rival that paid the money, knowing that it would trigger the investigation, knowing that it would cancel her victory, potentially discredit her from the show, and then bring up somebody else. Now that sounds like a sneaky Russian plot. So at this point, kids, anything could happen. It's a veritable Game of Thrones around here. Everyone backstabbing each other. But I mean, really, this girl did nothing wrong. She wasn't involved with it. She's going to be dealing with this for the rest of her life, for at least the rest of her professional career. Because if it does turn out that her parents were behind it, if it does turn out that her parents were involved in this, then she's going to have to then deal with that embarrassment. And that's not right. That's not her fault. I don't blame her. I wish this girl the best. She's got a very good voice. and a lot of time left in her life to develop it, to hone it, and to turn it into something special. I mean, she's already on this show, and she sounded pretty good. Never mind, she's also got her mother as a pop singer who's going to be coaching her. But still, I hope they do away with these phone dial-in things. I really hate this stuff. I don't like any of that type of reality crap because it is easily manipulated. And I know this because when I ran for governor of California back in 2003, it was a radio station competition, and I actually came in second place originally. And the reason why is because the person who had won, for the voting, you had to basically get people to sign up for an account on this radio station website to join their forum, and then you could vote. And what they discovered was this guy had essentially just created a sequential list of email accounts. They weren't even varied up. It was like Rock 105301, Rock 105302, so on and so forth. And that's what they cross-referenced on the voting, that they discovered that he had been cheating, so he was disqualified. And then I ended up winning the contest, and the rest is history. U.S. history. I'm totally kidding. I just went to Vegas for free and partied with strippers. Anyway, I do wish this girl the best. However, I want to hear your thoughts. What's your speculation on this one? Let me know down in the comments. I will talk to you guys later. Thumbs up the video while you're at it, and have yourself a great day, and peace out.